How's it going, everybody? FJC here, back with another BattleBit video. Today we are going to be talking about the biggest update, in my opinion, to come to BattleBit Remastered. On August the 2nd, in the BattleBit upcoming update section of the Discord, upcoming updates and or patch notes were posted that will be very game-changing to BattleBit Remastered. I'm honestly a huge fan of all of these changes and updates, and I wanted to take the time in this video to talk about my opinion on them and how I think it's going to affect BattleBit Remastered. One of the biggest things to take away from the upcoming update section was the update towards progression. This update comes from Sergeant Okidoki, one of the lead developers of the game, and he states progression will be easier on higher ranks upcoming this week. The average player will be able to reach rank 200 instead of being stuck on rank 60 to 80. However, prestige will have its own advantages, no weapons, gadgets unlocks, but other things. This is huge news for the average BattleBit player. If you are someone who only hops on the game a couple of times a week, this is definitely good news, as it will be much easier to rank up. And they have also stated that after rank 15, the leveling will become easier and have a more consistent time to level up. Already, those two changes, in my opinion, are very crucial to BattleBit Remastered's lifespan. A dedicated BattleBit player like myself will always grind out the leveling system, but somebody who's a casual player may not have the patience to grind out the leveling system to level 200 at its current state, so the changes are definitely something that needs to be implemented. They have not stated specifically when these updates will roll out and go live, but because of how game-changing these updates are, we can expect them sooner rather than later. Next, we're going to move on to the updates for the Assault class. Truthfully, I think the update to the Assault class was needed, and I'm going to go over that in a second, but I want to talk about what they did to the Assault class first. The Assault class now has way more access to weapons. You will eventually be able to use all PDWs and carbines on the Assault class, as well as have access to all the DMRs, and have access to the Ranger vest. In BattleBit's current state, the Medic and the Engineer class are the only two classes that have access to the PDWs and the carbines, with the Engineer also having access to the DMRs. I personally think this adds a lot of variety into what classes players are going to use the most. With the addition of the Ranger vest and the PDWs and carbines, you can definitely expect to see a lot more players using the Assault class, as the PDWs and carbines already have a fast weapon speed, and then on top of that, with the Assault class, you get a 25% boost to reload speed, 20% boost to ADS speed, and 25% boost to weapon swap speed. Now let's move on to one of the biggest changes of the update, the Vector nerf. I'm also going to discuss the other weapons that were updated as well, but I want to discuss the Vector first just because of how crucial this one is. If you played BattleBit for the last month, it's no secret how overpowered the Vector actually is. If you are someone who understands recoil control very well, the Vector at its current state could beam people across the map, even beating ARs. That's why they decided to adjust the damage from 24 to 22. The damage drop-off will now start at 10 meters rather than 50 meters, which is a huge change and much needed. And the standard and quick mag now holds 36 bullets instead of 40, which to me, I don't really think is a big deal. I would have kept it at 40, but we'll see how the gun plays now. The ACR, the AK-5C, and the SG-550 also had some changes made. The ACR's ADS speed was buffed from 0.25 seconds to 0.21, with the player running speed buffed from 1.01 to 1.05, control reduced from 100% to 105%, and the damage increased from 25 to 27. The AK-5C also had a little bit of changes done. The damage was increased from 30 to 34, with the vertical and horizontal recoil increase. The vertical recoil was increased from 1.4 to 1.6, and the horizontal recoil was increased from 1.2 to 1.4. The first shot recoil was also reduced from 1.5 to 1, and the reload speed was increased by 12.5%. So to sum those two weapons up, it seems to be that the ACR has received a buff in general because the weapon is barely used, and the AK-5C has increased damage, but they also gave it more recoil to almost compete with the FAL. The SG-550 also received a tiny update. The muzzle flash size was reduced from 100% to 85%. I'm sure a lot of people that use this weapon were asking for this, as for when I used the SG-550, I noticed that the weapon had a ton of muzzle flash. And last but not least, we have the most game-changing part of the update that's going to come to BattleBit Remastered. This patch note was posted as I was recording this commentary, but I have to say I'm very excited to see this in-game. In BattleBit's next update, every class now has the ability to heal as well as bandage themselves. The exact post states this: after a long discussion, it's apparent that the Medic is the only class capable of enduring more than one fight. Other classes cannot survive a second fight after after being shot, consequently making other classes very unpleasant to use. Based on this point, players that are not medic will now be able to use bandage to heal themselves regardless of bleeding, gaining 40 HP each time the bandage is used. It is up to the player to decide whether to use it for healing or to stop the bleeding. Stopping the bleeding also provides 40 HP. This is definitely game changing to BattleBit Remastered, as you will most likely see a lot more of Assault and Engineer classes now with the ability to self-heal. I also think all these changes were needed to make the medic class less overpowered. At BattleBit's current state, the medic class is the only class that can heal themselves, and as well, like they said in the post, the medic class is about the only class that allows you to make it to a second gunfight because you can retreat and heal up. And last but not least, the final update that I want to discuss today is the update to Aim Punch. The patch note states Aim Punch / Flinch will exponentially scale down based on damage received instead of a pistol on leg and sniper on chest given the same aim punch or flinch. I think this is also a very smart addition to the game, as if you're very far away and you're shooting somebody with an SMG, it shouldn't give the player the same aim punch that a sniper rifle to the chest would. So that's everything from the upcoming update for BattleBit Remastered that I thought was extremely important. Definitely let me know your thoughts and opinions on the update in the comment section below. I want to take the time to also mention the fact that me and my buddy Jabba have started a clan on BattleBit. The clan name is called Kintsugi, which is the Japanese art of repairing pottery, where they use silver, gold, or platinum to fill in cracks, and that's why our in-game tag is cracked. If you guys are interested in joining the clan, I'm going to put a Discord link in the pinned comment. Everyone is welcome to join the Discord, whether you're a quote-unquote good or bad player. But if you want to pug or scrim with us, all that we ask is you make a 1 to 3 minute video of some clips. It doesn't have to be heavily edited. It could just be a bunch of clips put together, music or no music, and a screenshot of your stat line so we can see your score per minute and kill per minute. Personally, I don't care about kill death ratio, as I think score and kill per minute can help identify what type of player you are way easier. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I want to take the time to thank you all once again for all the support. My YouTube channel and Twitch channels are both growing and the community is getting even stronger, so I can't thank you guys enough for that. Once again, let me know what you think of the update in the comment section down below and how excited you are for the changes. And if you are still interested in joining Kintsugi or Cracked Clan, definitely check out the Discord link in the pinned comment. Anyways guys, this has been FJC, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out and have a great rest of your day.